Howdy! It's Susie coming to you from Montreal, Canada. And how's everybody this fine afternoon, evening, whatever it is? It's 25 past 4 here, Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to try my best to keep this one short. So, at first, I came on here to do a video and my webcam went wonky. And I was fiddling around with it for half an hour saying, oh God, no. You know when you want to do a video? I don't know, maybe you don't know, but if you really feel like doing a video or you plan to do a video and then something goes wrong and you can't do it, well, it can be kind of upsetting because you just planned to do a video. So it was kind of upsetting. I couldn't get anything to work with my webcam, but then I did the old standby. I shut everything down, put it back on, and here I am in glorious living black and white Technicolor. So, I was going to do a tag, but then I saw a lot of other people doing the same tag, so I said, no, I'm not gonna do that tag today. So I figured, well, what could I do here being on a makeup channel? And I figured, well, you know, Susie, a good thing to do would be to show people what you use and what my go-to things are every day. And mixed in with that, my favorites of 2013, and most of my favorites of 2013 are the products that I use most of the time. Right? Right. Okay. So let's get started. Now, for primers, my first primer that I love, I am so disorganized, you have no idea. My first primer that I love is the Bourjois, which I got from Joanne in Australia. It's a wonderful primer. My second is the Age Rewind. That one there. Everybody knows about that one. I love that one. And my third is, I haven't got it with me, is the e.l.f. The e.l.f. one that comes in pink or it comes in clear, and I really, really like that. So after primers, I don't usually use BB cream or CC cream, but if I do, I use Rimmel BB cream. And if I use a BB cream, then I don't use a heavy foundation. I put on my Revlon Color Stay Light. So I mix those two together. And that gives me great coverage. So those two little doohickeys together. Alrighty, now, after you do the primer and the foundation, then comes the bronzer. So for me, my favorite bronzer always is my Annabelle, because it's got a plethora of different colors in it, and it seems to fit. I'm getting better at this. Seems to fit the bill. So I use my Annabelle, and also when I do that, sometimes if I'm doing all cream products, I'll use my e.l.f. cream bronzer with cream blush and everything, but I don't usually go the route of creams, or sometimes I mix them all up. Okay, so after that comes blush. Blush, my very favorite blush, and I was watching Miss Kristen and she said she couldn't smell this, and I don't know how anybody cannot smell this, but it's my Rocketeur, and oh God, as soon as this runs out, I'm going to buy another one just because it smells so nice. It's a rose gold. I love the way it's packaged. A lot of people hate it because it's in this little box. I just love it. I love boxes with little mirrors. So my Rocketeur. Then I've hit pan on my, which used to be my number one. Well, I guess it sort of still is because it's the right color for me and everything. And this is my Lise Wattier blush, and I'm hitting pan on it, and when this runs out I'll definitely buy this again. And this is sort of it's a plummy pink color, and I've had this now for at least 2 years, and it's really, really great. You just need a little bit of product on your brush, and I forgot foundation. No, I didn't. I said one foundation, but I forgot the other foundations. No, I didn't say foundations. I said the BB cream with the, okay. So foundations. Foundations would be, my number one is the, who is this? I don't know where my glasses are again. This little whip thing. It's by CoverGirl. By CoverGirl, and it's whipped, and it's looks really dark there, but I'm very fair, so it's a very light color. There's that one, and then the one that I use most of the time, it is my CoverGirl 3-in-1. I've been using CoverGirl, oh my God, over 40 years, 50 years. Okay, that. And thanks to Kelly McKelly, when I first came on YouTube, I always add a little touch of this Hard Candy Glow. And I've got it in the pink, and I've also got another one in the bronze. And in the summer, if I put a little bit of the bronze one in, it makes my skin look more tanned. And in the winter, I just add a little dabble dewy. You just mix it with your foundation, and it sort of gives you a dewy look. So that's foundation. Okay, next, highlighter. Highlighter. Let me see. My highlighter. My go-to highlighters are under eye. You know, hiding all those little lines and crevices and ditches and things we have under our eyes. Well, most of you gals don't have that yet because you're still young. You're all basically in your 40s and 50s, but wait till you get to be 65. You're going to start having a lot of fun just like I do. So, my Tarte, and I've never seen anybody, like I've said before, I've never seen anybody who can't open things the way I can. I've never seen anybody else using this one. I don't know why, but anyway, that's a Tarte, and it's almost the same color as my skin, because I find that if you put things under your eyes that are light, which you've heard 1,000 times, it's not a good idea, because you just highlight your wrinkles or ditches or crevices. So I always put that down, and I sort of pat it in with my blender. Not the blender in the kitchen, the blender, my makeup blender. Because if I did it with the blender in the kitchen, my face would be all scarred. And then my second one is this little thing. And this, I have gotten this thing in my eyeballs at least 3 times. And this is the Clarion thingy for under your eyes. Does the same job, and you pat it on again with the blender. I don't have a blender, I have a knockoff blender, but it's just as good, I'm sure, as a real blender. I don't know. Okay, so that's a highlighting. Now, what am I, okay. After highlighting, what comes next? The eyes. The eyes. So, first thing I use, and of course I forgot it, first thing I use on my eyes is primer. Or sometimes I just use a powder, but basically I use a primer. And the only primer I've ever used on my eyes is e.l.f. primer. Because before I used e.l.f. primer, I never put primer on my eyes. I didn't even know you were supposed to. And I don't really know if it makes any difference or not, but I use e.l.f. and I'm very happy with that, and I have a bunch of backups, and it's cheap. Okay, now after the primer, woohoo, here comes the fun part. Palettes. Palettes. Now, my favorite palettes that I use a lot. I can't just have one. Okay, these are... Okay, there's my Smashbox. It's a little... Here you go. It's a little quad with different colors in it. There's a sort of a cafe au lait. There's a grayish green. There's a pinky beige, and there's sort of a chocolate brown. So that's a really nice neutral palette. And I get a lot of use out of that one. I just love these little Maybelline. I've got about 3 of them. And this one here is my favorite because it's got the pinks and the plums and everything. And I just love pinks and plums. So these are the pigmentation is amazing. I find that for the price, they're worth it. I love the colors that they put together, and I just really like this little palette. Another one is one that I showed you that I got on eBay. And this is my purple. And it's made by Love Pop. And I told you I got that for a ridiculous price. And anyways, I use that a lot because of the colors. It's all matte. It's all matte. So that's one that I use a lot. And then I have a couple. I love this one. It's made by L'Oreal. And it's just a plum. Hey, Del. It's a plum and a chocolate brown. And really, really pretty. It's not really a chocolate brown. It's sort of like a frosted chocolate brown, but it's not frosted. Does that make any sense? No. Anyway, the two colors are just gorgeous. Hello. Hello. There you go. See? See? That one. And then I love my tattoos. I've been using these for years. And this one here, these are both pink. One is ink to the pink, and the other one is bear to the something or other. I think that one's ink to the pink. And this one is the latest pink one they have. That one. And then I have the bad to taupe or taupe to bad, and I have the bronze ones, and I have emerald green. Okay. And I think that covers my... I have many little small palettes, but these are the ones that I use a lot. Okay. And the palette I've been using most recently, of course, is my Naked 3. And I don't have to show you what's in there because you're all probably sick to death of looking at it, but Naked 3. And I just love this palette. This is my favorite palette of 2000 and... Did I get it in 2014 or 13? Anyways, I'm sure next year it's going to be my favorite palette because I just love it. Like I said, I've seen all the other palettes and they're nice and a lot of them appeal to me, but this is my baby. And and behind me, I'm not speaking of makeup, but behind me on my frame walker, you can see a pink flowered cloud thing. That's the muumuu that Patty made me, Rockstar Mom. And I just put that there because I just took it off and I wanted to leave it there because that's one of my very, very favorite things from 2013. And I wear that thing so much. I just love it. It feels like a second skin. So thank you again, Patty. Really appreciate it. Another palette I got, which is going to surprise everybody. And I really like this. And this is Miss Kristen's fault. Is the what is this one? It's the artist palette. The artist palette. And that's also full of pinks and browns and pinks and browns. Who makes this? I should get my anyway, it's a very popular palette. I got it on eBay. I just received it about a week ago, and I didn't pay a lot for it. Once I heard about it, I was looking for it online, and it's kind of expensive. I think it's a Laura Mercier. Is it a Mercier? I think so. And anyway, I started looking at it. I started looking at it about a month ago, and then I found it on eBay, and the only thing that was wrong with it was that there's a box that comes with it, with little people on it, and my seller didn't have the box. And so I got this. I got this for under $10. And it cost a lot of money, but I got it for under 10. So, that's that. I'm running out of space here. Running out of space! Alright, now, after palettes. Haha. After palettes comes mascaras. And my favorite mascaras are the Jordana. I love this one. This is thanks to I kept hearing Tammy Makeup with a song talking about it and doing it, and finally I just had to order it, and I ordered about 3 of them, and they're cheap, and I just love them. But I find that with that, they tend to have a tendency to go clumpy. So I use Scandalize, or I use this turquoise one here. It would be so nice to have young eyes again. But I hate putting glasses on. I really, really hate putting glasses on. So when I tell you I don't have my glasses, I do. They're over behind the computer somewhere, but I could have had them here. It's just a... So anyways, you guys, you all know what this is. It's probably a CoverGirl or something like that. So those are my go-to mascaras. My favorite eyeliner is the Maybelline, and this little thing here I got from Germany. And I wanted to show you this. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful eyeliner. It's a gel eyeliner. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but it comes from Germany. Okay. Comes from Germany. I'm going to make sure my address is not there. No. Anyways, I don't know who's gonna come here. I wanted to show you the price. The price was including shipping, and I have no idea what it doesn't even have a brand on it. It just comes from Germany. It's black and bulbous, and I got it for 21 cents. If you can see it, 21 cents with no shipping, and it's totally full. It's just as good, if not better, than the Maybelline, and I love the brush. It's easy for me to work with because, as you know, I'm blind in one eye and I have a hard time putting eyeliner on, and it's just perfect. Now if I can just find it to put it back in. There we go. And so that's my favorite eyeliner of 2013, and I use pencil eyeliners too, of course. And what else? So that's it. Oh, my lipsticks, I've got a ton of lipsticks, so whatever mood strikes me, I wear that color. I like nudes. I love nudes and pale pinks, and I like corals, and every once in a while I like a nice red if I'm wearing something red on the top. So I'm gonna... Oh, and I forgot one other blush. Another blush. This is what I won from Praline, and she sent me this beautiful Milani blush with my Naked 3, the Mauve one. So, and then I also like these NYC colors. It looks like it's a lot of stuff I'm showing you, but this is like not even a quarter of what I have. So basically, every day when I get up, I put on about 7 products. And so those are my favorite things of 2013. And I've been on this thing for 20 minutes. So that's my favorite things, my favorite products. And I'm glad to have been able to make a video. I hope everybody's doing well. Colleen, I hope that you get the hell out of your driveway for your daughter's arrival. Please hire a helicopter or an airplane or something to dump a bunch of sand, or get somebody with a wrecking ball to go in and get that ice off. We do that all the time here. There's a solution to everything. You got to get that ice off of your property. You can do it. Band together with your town. Get the people to help you. Tell them that your daughter's coming and you haven't seen your grandson, please, because I want you to see your grandson. And you can do it. There's always a way to do everything. Anyway, with that, I wish you all a great day, a great tomorrow, a great week, and I'll see you in a little bit. And meanwhile, I'm enjoying all of your videos. And oh, one last thing. I've never really watched a lot of the biggies, the ones that are very, very famous, but I'm starting to watch them, and oh my God, some of them are so nice. They're really, really sweet. One that I just subscribed to was Lori over 40. My God, she's beautiful. She's just so beautiful, and she's so unaware of it, and she's so funny. I love funny people. And anyway, and there's a couple more that I've started watching. And I have a winner for my I keep calling it ambrosia. I have a winner for my my palette there, my Anastasia. And the winner is Leann, and she's one of my subscribers, and she'll be getting that. And I'll be sending that out to her sometime this week or next week. And It's for her daughter's, I think it's her daughter's 18th birthday. And she's a really sweet lady. Her name is Leann. She's just gone through gastric bypass surgery, and she's having a big struggle. But she's really, really holding her head up. And I felt that of all the people that wanted it, I felt that I really want to give this lady this because, well, if you go and check her channel, you'll see why. And her name is Leann D, I think. And she's a real sweet little lady. And so I figured I'm going to give it to her. I wasn't going to have a drawing or whatever. And I know it's going to a good home and her daughter will totally enjoy it. So signing off, bonjour de Montréal. And hello Nathalie, comment ça va? Got a little French subscriber now from, I think she's from Quebec, I'm not sure. Anyway, have a great time. Talk to you soon. Love you all. Mwah! Bye.